So now let us show you how to do a proper introduction in the Mozone, okay? First thing you want to realize is that you want to match people up, especially with professions. Okay, so for example, if somebody comes and I don't know them, but they were in the military, I always tell my associates, our team, is like, if you know someone in the military and they're coming as a guest, make sure you're introducing them to me, because that's a rapport builder. If we have someone that's a teacher that's in the team and you invited a teacher, connect them, introduce them. Okay, like attracts like. And why that's a powerful psychology is because here's what happens. If that person can do it, I can do it. Okay? But I want to show you how that process goes through, right? Now, there's only 2 of us, right? We typically will have 3 people here if I'm introducing somebody. Okay, so I'm going to do it as Dago, right, is a guest. Okay? He's a guest of ours, and I'm going to introduce him to somebody in our team. It's just a very simple handoff, okay? First off, I'm gonna meet Dago. If guests always wear red name tags, associates wear blue. Why that's important is because associates know that during Mozone, they need to be spending time with the red name tags, not the blue, okay? So the red name tags is you're gonna go and approach those people. They're a host at your home. You're hosting, guys. They're a guest in your home. So go reach out. Just as if someone comes to your home, hey, how you doing? Welcome. I'm glad you made it out, right? So I'm an associate. I'm coming to Dago as a guest. Exactly how it would go, right? He's got his name tag. I said, oh, hi, Dago. How you doing? My name's Carlo.
Oh, hey, good to meet you.
Right?
Good to meet you, Carlo.
Hey, welcome to our office.
Hey, thank you.
You know,
Appreciate being here.
Who invited you to our office?
Gail invited me.
Oh, Gail. How do you know Gail?
I actually met her at a business function, and she just seemed like a very nice person. Started sharing with me about the open house that you guys were having tonight, and just something about what she said intrigued me to come.
Okay, so you're just scared to learn more, and man, awesome that you met Gail. She is actually a really great person to know. Okay, she is actually, you know, to be quite frank with you, one of our top associates, not just in our office, but in the company. She's doing amazing things in terms of business, really empowering women in business. She's a dynamic speaker. She's, you know, it's Gail.
Yeah,
isn't she amazing? Is she great at connecting with people?
Total sweetheart. I mean,
Right.
you can tell she just really cares about helping people. And,
Absolutely.
she somehow she just said that I would be very interested in meeting the folks here, and she actually mentioned you. So.
Awesome. Well, awesome, man. Well, we appreciate it. Well, you know, we appreciate you coming down and taking time out of your schedule. So tell me a little bit about your background. What is it that you do?
Well, currently I work as an engineer. I've been working in aerospace for the last 5 years.
Okay.
Designing parts that go on radars.
Oh, wow. How'd you get into that?
Studied engineering. I've always been passionate about it. You know, just it's an area that really interests me, and that's how I got started.
Awesome, man. And so you've been doing it quite a while now, huh?
5 years. 5 years.
I mean, do you see yourself doing that next 10 or 20 years? Is that like a long-term career for you?
Gosh, I'm not sure. You know, I think I'm getting that itch where I want to try something more, try something different. That's why I'm here. You know, Gal said that there's possible an opportunity, and I'm here to learn and to check things out.
Awesome. Yeah, well, I'm glad you're here. Like I said, you know, and we're always looking for good quality people. I mean, I don't know if this will be a fit for you or you for us, but today's just about learning. You know, we welcome you here. And what I want to do right now is introduce you to some of our key people here in our company, in our office.
Okay.
So let me take you around.
Okay.
And at that point, you kind of see what I did. I built some rapport, okay? And I want to get to know the person. I want to get to know them, ask them genuine questions. What do you do? How long have you been doing that? You see yourself doing that long term? You notice how I edified the associate that invited him, okay? So I'm going to talk highly, right? We have a saying here. We give you absolute permission here to speak positively behind people's back, okay?
Positive.
Right? We want you to do that. We talk each other up, right? Good energy, smiling, right? I always have a saying in Mozone is what I want to feel, how your face looks, right? Smile, right? The way your body language speaks volumes of the state that you're in. So be very aware of that. I don't know if you want to add to that.
I wanted to add to that. I mean, you know, obviously right now you're listening to Carla, you may think, well, gosh, he seems pretty polished. Wow, I don't know if I could do that, because it's not every day that you go out and you're really putting in that energy to get into their world and understand them and get to know who they are. So you're pretty much making a friend, finding out a little bit about their background, like Carla was mentioning. Do they have family? Do they live here? What do they do for recreation?
Exactly.
Just getting to know what they do for work. So it's you're using what we call the form: family, occupation, recreation. And then the message is really, well, today, do you know what's taking place today? So just keeping it very, very simple. The way that Carlo was speaking to me, that is, for instance, if I were to have taken a brand new or a guest actually, and I'm a brand new associate or even a seasoned associate, I'm going to be edifying who the speaker is. So I would be saying, hey, you know what? We're very lucky to have this speaker here. He's made a major impact, not only in this community, but in the company. And our company is rapidly growing. We're looking for people. Very, very busy individual. In fact, a lot of people look up to him. So let's go see if we could take just a little bit of his time just so I can introduce you. Very, very successful. So come with me. So let me introduce you. So now I'm going to go up to Carlo and I'll say, Carlo, because he's probably talking to other associates at the time. So you're going to wait your turn. Don't cut off people. So just be very respectful and say, hey, Carlo, I want to introduce you to John. I've shared with him a little bit about your background. John's background is in engineering. He's been an engineer for 5 years. He works on the street. He's got 2 kids. He was a guest of Gail. So I wanted to make that introduction. Again, John, this is Carlo. He's our regional director. Actually, he's our executive director with the company, which we're very lucky, like I mentioned, to have him here with us. So, and then I make that introduction. Once that introduction happens, that's when Carlo starts to share get to know him, and he knows how to take it from there. But as an associate, your job, especially if you have a guest, is to take them around and almost just be introducing them to people. The one thing that I would say that I don't like to see, that I don't want you to do or to be aware of, is don't hover over the one guest. Like, so if there's 20 of us in a room and we're all associates and there's a couple of guests, you don't want to be hovering over this one guest who's like, what's going on here? They're about to eat me, right? Be conscious of that. And take your turn, and as an associate, you should be the one taking them out. Once you hand them off, then that person takes them to another person and says, well, let me introduce you to such and such. Well, let me introduce you. That's why it's so important, even you as an associate, whether you have a guest at the office or not, or if there's 20 guests, you should also get to know the associates. Obviously, you want to talk to the guests, make them feel welcome, but as you get to know the stories and backgrounds of all the associates, guess what? It's very easy not to take that guess. Well, let me introduce you to John. His background is in this. He also has a background in engineering. Let me introduce you to Michelle. She's got a background in education. And so the transitions and the flow of it seems natural, and they seem genuine. And not everybody is going to be awesome, so you got to be careful. So it's just a little bit about the introductions.